sharing our experience and releasing the last of the birds. We have another visitor from Germany.
So, you are here for the second day.
Yeah.
And what are you doing here? First question.
First question. Seeing translocation in life. So yeah, Jumantas invited Aquatic Warbler conservation team members just to take part and to see it in real life. And normally I had no holidays, but then I was thinking about one day and I said, oh my god, I have to go, I have to see it, and then I just go.
And how do you see the process? What is the impression for you?
I was surprised that it is such a short period of time and very intensive. But and it takes so much preparation and forethinking to be on the point, and this is really amazing. Yeah, and I think this is the thing I really take home, to be ready to be on the point.
Yeah. So your notebook is full of notes,
yes.
full of knowledge, know-how.
Hopefully the right stuff. I tried to ask as many questions as I could to all of the people, and I tried to catch the picture, but I think maybe for the start there's something missing, because just of when you see it you always have all these questions, but so I was not at the start live, so maybe there's something missing, but now I know you all, maybe I can ask later.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
So today we opened up the last aviaries and released the last of our kids. Those birds that wanted to leave have flown out, others are still preparing. Is there a different feeling today than yesterday when we were releasing the first birds?
Aš tai kažkaip tai, kai vakar klausė, aš dar truputį taip susimašiau, pagalvojau, pasignisau, tai iš tiesų yra tokio nerimo.
I have thought about this question a bit more, and in reality, I do feel a bit unsettled. But I would say that this worry is quite natural in thinking about how they will fare in the wild. When they migrate, how they will adapt. I feel safe since I think we did everything well. We have 100% survival, so this is a real success. Last year, 98% of the birds survived. One bird passed away. As we began our translocation this year, as coordinator of the project, I felt the responsibility of managing the emotions of our team as well. The process is not simple, and the dynamics are quite complicated. I thought that if last year we were able to successfully release 49 of the 50 translocated birds, naturally, this year there will be a want to release all 50. However, doing so is very difficult, so thoughts arose as to what would happen to the team's morale if we did not achieve this. I think that this year, there was a more relaxed feeling among the team, which is not always a good thing. I tried to make sure that the team continuously worked intensely and thoroughly and was prepared for any failures. As of now, everything is good. All that were released yesterday came back successfully. In one aviary, we found 7 birds who seemed to have slept there overnight, and that is what we were hoping for. Right now, another important phase is beginning. One we can't control, imprinting of the surrounding area. The birds do this by flying around and remembering it as much as possible. The purpose is that they will return here to Žuvintas after wintering.
O jau atėjo tas pabaigos
Do you feel
jausmas?
the end of the project?
Viduryje
Ne, aš tiek šiek tiek dar pabaigos nejaučiu, nors iš tikrųjų...
No, I don't really feel the end yet, although the amount of work has diminished. After today, we will no longer be collecting insects. We thank the volunteers. It was truly amazing to see how the whole team worked. There was a lot of hard work and strong motivation. All the volunteers, of which there were many, worked very hard. All members of the team knew their roles and took initiative. When I had to leave, go to the city, or to tend to my animals, I felt assured that everything here was fine. This was all thanks to the team. Today, Belarusian journalists came, so it was quite an intense day. From answering questions to observing the birds to opening the aviaries. It was also a day full of experiences for the journalists, and of course, there is a pressure to speak about the translocation as well and with as much detail as possible. We opened the last 4 aviaries, and the birds began flying out after about an hour. They posed very well for photos today. Then the bird feeders that will record feeding were placed into the marsh so that the birds could begin getting used to eating from the feeders, and so we could record their eating patterns while they are still around here.
Taip, daviau interviu Baltarusiams.
The Belarusian journalists asked about why the project is titled Magnus Tokatos Akrola. I think that it's a strong basis for our collaboration with Belarusians. When looking at the map of the birds' populations, the Aquatic Warbler is basically populating the areas that were a part of the Grand Duchy of Lithuania. So that is why our project is called the Grand Duchy of the Aquatic Warbler. Personally, when I think of the medieval times in Lithuania, I picture the importance of the marshes to the people. It provided both food and defense, and the aquatic warbler was a common bird there. We can say that it's from the medieval times.